morning, gig for freedom. I'm heading to Wegmans for my first order of the day. It's an Instacart order. It is a small delivery. It's like $8, 1.9 miles. Gets the day started. It's not like it was the last couple days with $40, $50 order, but I like deliveries. And, if I get a $20 one next, in just a couple minutes, then I'm already at $27, $28. So that's good. Just dropped the kiddos off at school. Every morning I come out here. It's nice. I get to kind of see the city wake up a little bit. The store is peaceful in the morning. And I've been going into work with a good amount already made, so it's been nice. I got a couple things to ship when I get home. I listed yesterday Led Zeppelin 4 and like 1845 RPM records in low grade condition. They're pretty beat. But I got 15 for $1 the other day at the thrift store. And I actually got the Led Zeppelin as a free flip. So that was basically made, close to $30 yesterday after I was done gigging. So I'll do this, box those up, hang around today, and see what I can do. Enjoy the day. One step closer to my freedom. Don't gotta stress it. Got next Tuesday off. Fuck it. Excuse my language. And hopefully there'll be more days off in the future. Sorry for the shaky camera there. I'm learning as we go. But I hope y'all have a great day. I'll definitely check back in. Right. First delivery down. I just got something popped up. It's a double order, but it's only 18 items. And it's for $16.78. One's 5 and the other's 13. So still close by, which is good. Chipping off these small ones as compared to the last couple days. Beautiful morning to be out with the double batch. I usually do the larger batch will go into like the big shopping cart, and the smaller batch I'll put up top and underneath and stuff. I always bring a marker with me to label the shopping bags A and B. Something I had to learn the hard way. And yeah, should be a good start, and I'll be at 15 and we almost say $25 for the day. Not bad for half an hour's worth of work. All right, I'll check back in. All right, just finished my third shop of the day. This one it's about 40 items. I crushed it out in about a half an hour. It was $25, so I'm near 50 for the day. Just saw some product tube gigs come up. There's 3 of them I can apply for. If I can do at least one of those, I'll get my 60 for the day pretty early. And like I say, gigging for freedom, I know I could easily double that. Should even triple that. And it's a good day. It's a good day. Have a night off with the fam if you want. Instead, I'm still going to be working tonight, but then that turns it into a really good day, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to do some product tube. I got a little Twix bar this morning, which I shouldn't be doing, but I keep telling myself I got to drop a few pounds, get in shape. Hopefully that day will come. I'm going to knock out this third drop off and see where the rest of the day brings me. I'll probably check in with the product tube. Also, just checked out, I sold Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2 vinyl. We're going to profit $8 total on that after shipping and fees. So I'm getting damn close to my 60. What a great day. The sun is shining down. I'm in the shadows. Ready to rock. All right, 5 batches today. That's quite a bit for Instacart for me. During the mornings, it's usually some bigger batches, but they each have their pros and cons. It's nice to knock out a $40 or $50 order, but before you know it, it's taken up an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you do another one, and that's what you do. Today it was just in and out. Most of those orders were pretty small, and I do like that also. I like getting in and out and listening to the radio and podcasts, and having stuff sell while I'm out there just adds to the fun. I love to come home and box records. I noticed while I was in store that there was a few product tubes gigs that popped up. One I did not qualify for. It was about some smartwatch. Another I did qualify for. It was the one I was talking about recently at Walgreens. I had to find some displays, but then I went in there and they didn't have the displays, which kind of stinks. I hate to get in there with product tube and you're taping and you're going through, and then part 3 of the project is unavailable. So unfortunately, I can't do that one. That's a decent hit too. But there was another one for $5 that's I'll just screen record on my phone and talk about online purchasing, and hey, it adds up. My Amazon, and I get paid in Amazon gift cards, and that total is getting up there a little bit, which is nice. I do think, I mentioned to my wife almost daily that, this is what I did today. This is how much I made in 3, 4, 5 hours. I could just do this and be home. And a lot of times she's like, yeah. And a lot of times she's like, well, you won't make as much as you do at your job. And I'm like, yeah, I will. Or, even close to it is good. Plus your freedom. Plus we're trying to get every single bill we have down, so I won't need as much money. So, we have that conversation. And then I think, okay, what if I'm doing this full time? Now I cash out my apps and surveys and all that stuff. I do that at the end of the month, and I add all these up, like Product Tube and Field Agent and Survey Junkie and my receipt apps and Easy Shift, which I did yesterday, I believe. But say I was doing the Amazon ones, which I'm getting roughly 40-50 a month, sometimes less, sometimes more, from Product Tube and whatever else. Plus the coins that I accumulate from waiting tables, which tends to be a lot some nights. I put all that to Amazon gift cards. And if I needed this to survive, like right now, my idea is just save it up and, buy something cool, like something I can invest in. Some sports memorabilia or something. But say I needed this as my income. I'd provide for my family. That could be a lot of like our Christmas stuff, which we're still putting away money for right now. It could be like, that's something that you can use this for Christmas, so it's not just going to whatever. But it is 12:22. I like to have all my stuff done before 2 o'clock, so I can kind of rest and kind of zen out for a little bit, shower at 3, and then head in. So I stopped home. I was going to go product tubing, but like I said, that one is just only online. I did sell 2 other records I mentioned. I sold the Dylan Greatest Hits Volume 2 for $8 profit, and I sold Band on the Run, Paul McCartney, eBay sale for $12, and I figured, take 10% off with fees or whatnot. It's about $9 to $10 profit. Records have been selling for me a lot lately. Actually more on Facebook Marketplace, so it was nice to see an eBay one come in. This is what I sold yesterday. I got Zeppelin, Dylan's Greatest Hits, McCartney, and then over here, this is where I have all those 45s boxed up, some low-grade 45s. I took a chance on some of them. If they were in good condition, I would have had some money. While I was on vacay in the Adirondacks, I stopped at a thrift store, of course, and I was digging. It was this huge thrifty warehouse, and everything was real cheap. It was like 10 for $1 books, 10 for $1 media. I looked at sneakers, didn't see any. They had a lot of clothes, dishes, sports stuff. I went right for the media, and I took too long digging, as my family would say. But I pulled out like 15 45s quick. They were dirty. Didn't analyze all of them. I figured some of them would be good. very small labels, which that's what you have to look for. The small independent labels that you never heard of, outside of some of the big boys like the Beatles and stuff. And I get them home and they're all not the quality I'm looking for. But again, it was $1 for 15. I had 3 other 45s that I kind of got sucked into. I went on this record pick and it wasn't what I thought. The records were mangled and the guy wanted too much. He's a nice guy, and so I ended up just taking a few small label 45s. I sold a couple and I just wanted to get rid of them. So I had 3 extra. I threw them into that lot for 18 total 45s, and I probably mentioned I sold it for 15. So not bad. I supercharged my money. That's the way I like to call it. Even if I make $5, $10, $20, that's what I've been doing since I've been trying to knock down all my debt. And that's been fun. I like the grind. There's been a couple times, especially when the mortgage was up in like the 80s, 87, and I'm knocking $3 records out and I'm boxing them up, spending my morning. This is almost before my gigging ever even started too. And I knew that something like this was coming in my life, like whether it was working at like a delivery store, or not a non-delivery store, but working at a alcohol store, wine store. I just knew I wanted to do something during the day, and I'm so glad that I took the chance with gigs, because it's free. It's freedom. I do what I want during the day. Gets me out and about, out of the house, feeling good about myself, and probably better money too, and no boss. So I'm very glad I did that. So I'm gonna box these 4 items up, maybe do that product too, have a cup of coffee, and then probably I like to deliver my records on the way to work to save gas and mileage, even though I run that car pretty good. And that'll be it for the day. So I'm in 61, I think, from Instacart. Maybe, close to another 20 from records. And, it adds up. It adds up, and it's fun for me. You got to enjoy it. This is a grind. It's free. It's lovely, especially when it's sunny and, man, beautiful like this. I think tomorrow's going to be showers, and you're going to have to quit those days out. And I know the winter's coming. And I know what it's like to have my hands cold, dropping off groceries. And, on days that it storms, I wouldn't go because all the sidewalks and driveways weren't plowed, and I have bad feet. I do have small fiber neuropathy in my feet, so they're really sore, so I just kind of comfortable in my sneakers. And I didn't want to wear my big boots shopping all day. If I had to, I think I would wear my boots in the car and switch. So that's some stuff I have to consider when I do this. Sorry for shaking the phone. I'm shaking my legs. Stuff I'm going to have to consider when I do it full time to navigate the rain and weather. Boy, today's a perfect day. It's going to be a busy night at work. And it should be a good day with both jobs, and one day closer to freedom. And you don't celebrate when you get there. You got to enjoy the process. And I feel like gigging and working towards your freedom really does. It does make work easier to stomach, knowing you have an out. And especially for someone like who doesn't have a pension job, like my wife has a pension job, or fireman, or police, or any other thing. As a waiter, there's no out. What do you work till 62, 65 or more? And I could see doing it a day or two for fun because I do enjoy it. But knowing I have an out is nice, and knowing that my family's working towards something, and it just makes, takes the pressure off work. And like people say, when you get shit from your boss and if he told you to go home right now, you'd be okay. Or you can tell him to, F off, or I'm not going to take that BS. You have limits. F you money, right? So that's kind of what I strive for every day. It's fun. I look forward to the next day every day and see what kind of adventures I'll pop up with. And I'm glad I'm starting to make these videos, and still don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I want to see the progress that I make. And people are saying, you got to talk about what you are passionate about and what you enjoy and what you do every day. And this is what I do, and this is what I enjoy. So hopefully I can keep this up and share the journey with you guys. Gig a little bit, get 1% better today, get a little bit closer to your freedom. Enjoy the day.